On July 1st, 2018, the Trinidad and Tobago sporting community was sent into mourning over the passing of former national volleyballer Ayana Yanni Dyette, or Sasha as she was fondly called at home. Dyette was diagnosed with cervical cancer in January of this year and, less than 5 months later, lost her battle with the disease. Cameraman Joel Phillip and Kent Fuentes recently spoke with her family. Here is part of that interview.
Can you anyone tell me about the diagnostic and the time of her getting ill, the time of her passing?
Hi. Ayana was diagnosed in January of this year, 2018, at the Port Spain General Hospital. Prior to that, she was being treated for fibroids and she was preparing for surgery. Right, she just was never well enough to have the surgery completed. And then one day she decided that she's going to check herself out because the pain became unbearable. And that's when she got diagnosed at Port Spain General Hospital. She spent a week there. The journey from there until her passing was a mere 5.5 months, during which time she would have received extensive treatment privately, which included radiation, chemotherapy, brachytherapy, lots of other complications in between. Sorry?
Blood transfusion.
Right, lots of blood transfusions, 3 surgeries, inclusive of nephrostomy tubes, colostomy bag, and finally she had a full hysterectomy to remove her womb and, of course, the remnants of her tumor. So it's been a short time and painful one for the family and for Ayana. She suffered a lot.
How did she react to it? The diagnostic first of all.
I think she was in shock. She probably didn't express her reaction like physically or verbally, but I think she was in shock. And after initial shock, she automatically said, she was going to beat this, she's going to fight it. That was her next thought. She wanted to be an advocate for people suffering with cervical cancer awareness. So she automatically said, okay. At first she probably felt a little doom and gloom, but right after she's like, I'm going to fight this, I'm going to beat it, and I'm going to help save other lives of young women and young ladies. And, just for everybody to be aware and check themselves. That was her main goal.
I know it would have been tough for you seeing your daughter go through this. Tell us about that journey for you as well with Ayana, along with Ayana.
Well, definitely I was in shock when you hear me?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was in shock when I learned that she has been suffering from this disease. I couldn't believe. The reason for this, I think, is they didn't want to alert me, because they know, how I would have felt, and the children didn't want me to continue, worrying and these things. So honestly, they tried to come up with a plan not to tell me anything.
And not to tell her initially.
We
waited like a week. It was just a week because she was actually spending time with her sister in Chagonas when we found out. She wasn't even home. So we had time to, internalize the news and sort of come up with a plan of action, and which included telling Mommy and also telling Paige and Jaden. Paige wasn't here. She was in Grenada at school, and Jaden, we just didn't advise him immediately. So Mommy was the next to find out actually, before the children. And she said she was in shock. She was really upset.
It was devastating
about it. But she, just like Ayana, she bounced quickly back, and it was action. Let's do what we have to do to cure And that was always the objective and the goal for everybody, for the family and of course for the doctors.